Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sportsbook in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Stop! Yeah! And if you don't like it, you better take your ass up to the snooty box, because this is the loud spot! Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of Oklahoma City. We got our co-host coming on again for the third time in a row, Mr. Evan Chavez. What is going on, man? How are you?
Nothing much. My back is getting tired from carrying you.
We got Diego from the band Nova. How do you say your last name?
It's Cariolo.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't even gonna try it. I wasn't even gonna try to say it, man. But how are you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm doing awesome, man. Kind of just I have a day off from work finally, so I'm kind of just chilling, hanging out,
That's awesome, man. And I did. So I'm kind of confused because I was looking and I'm like Connecticut, Arizona. I'm not sure like where you live. Where like the band's from Connecticut, but you live in Arizona. So what's up with that?
So actually the founding members, myself and Matthew, we used to live in Connecticut. I moved there after in 2014, started writing some music, met up with him. We started writing some music together, and we decided to start Nova shortly after in August of 2019. So, not shortly after, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we started writing a bunch of shit, and man, it just all kicked off from there.
You guys been able to go ahead?
Oh, sorry. And then after that, we decided to move down to Arizona and find a full lineup, and start kicking it into touring mode and hopefully show mode to where we can start actually playing shows now.
Hell yeah! And you guys have two. So there's you. You do the screaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the other guy who's like a tall, skinny dude. He does the singing.
Yeah, he's the singer and bassist. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So do you also sing or you just scream?
So, I technically don't sing. I kind of just do it for in the shower just for fun and shit.
Right.
Those are private shows that you have to pay for, man.
How much money I got on me? Hold on.
Yeah. Take my debit card.
yeah. You take Venmo, dude?
Venmo, Snapchat, Zelle, Cash App.
Whatever you do, don't scream in the shower because then people might, they
just
might call
bloody
911.
murder.
Yeah,
dude, it's actually. Wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. I was gonna say that. I think I've practiced screaming in the shower before when I was younger.
Yeah.
And my voice is ruined anyways from doing that.
I still sing the theme song from Perfect Strangers in the shower. It's the best I've ever sounded. It's the only song I can really belt.
No, I don't even know the theme song to that song.
Oh, dang.
I don't think I do. And I think Diego might even be too young to even know what Perfect Strangers is.
Damn, why you gotta call me out like that, dude?
If I said Balky, does that even make sense? Balky, probably not. Maybe. What are you, 20? You're in your 20s, I would assume.
I'm 24, yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely doesn't know the theme song of Perfect Strangers. And I don't know it anyways. Okay, let's talk about Nova though. So you guys haven't done any shows yet, right? Is that right?
So we played
That's wrong.
one show September of 2019. So shortly after we hit the studio in August and we recorded that single Ghost that everybody's been going crazy about. Like, well, honestly, so it's crazy. So like, rewind a couple of months back, right? So I'm the lyricist in the band. So I wrote that song like 5 years ago, bro. And I honest to God, I never thought that I would see the light of day. So when our producer was like, yo, we need to write a banger. I was like, yo, I might have that banger. So, like, fast forward to August, we were all kind of just, like, messing around with the song. We're just like, dude, what the fuck did we just make? So, like, then fast forward a couple of months, bro, and we just started writing. It all kind of just came together, honestly.
Yeah, when I heard your song, today was the first time I heard it. I looked up Nova. It was actually to look up Nova is a little bit difficult to find, but I actually found you, and then I went to your band page Nova, and I heard Lost Sleep, right?
Yeah, that's the one that we just released.
Evan hasn't heard that song yet, okay?
Damn.
Dude, no, he hasn't, and I don't want him to hear it. I want him to wait for the show to listen to it, because that song fucking kicks, man. You guys got something really... Are your other songs similar to that song?
So no, actually, fun fact, a lot of the newer EP is going to be like the newer 1,000 Below Gone to Me stuff. It's going to be a lot of like the newer Wage War. We got a song, actually, ironically enough, we recorded like a song way back, and then it actually became like the Wage War Surrounded. Like they released that song, and I'm like, bro, like seriously, like they just sound so much alike. It's crazy. So it's going to be kind of fun to see how everything kind of rolls out.
That's awesome. You wrote the lyrics to this song to Lost Sleep as well.
So we actually co-wrote that with Jonathan, and it was kind of interesting to see. It was so when he rewrote some of the parts on that, it almost kind of was like Egyptian-y. So some of the lyrics kind of were like, shit, man, like they sound good, but I feel like they can sound better. You know what I mean? So we all worked on it together, and it was kind of like a weird aesthetic to that song, honestly.
Okay. And now is it just you? And what's the other guy? Jonathan, is that the other guy? Who's the other guy in the band? What's his name?
Matthew. So Jonathan is actually our producer.
Okay. So is it just you and Matthew? Because you guys have a whole band, but I noticed on Spotify, it's just kind of the two of you standing there. Is that because you guys started the band? And do you have regular band members also, or do you kind of filter them in and out? Like, how does that work with you guys?
So, when we first started the band, we used to kind of like filter musicians and band members for like music videos and content and stuff like that. Right. But once we kind of solidified the idea of being a full band, we kind of started looking for people. And when we came down to Arizona, we were fortunate enough to find a drummer and a second guitarist. But he actually lives out in Texas now, so we're kind of just like bouncing back and forth,
That's tough, man. What do you think about that, Evan, having a band members that live in others? It's common, man, but what do you think about that?
I think that's, I could see that being a struggle, juggling schedules, time zone changes. That really takes dedication on your part and theirs to make that work. Have you guys worked out a schedule? Like, all right, we're going to get together every other week, or I'm going to send you stuff online in Dropbox or something?
Yeah, so we've been doing the whole like online thing, FaceTiming, video chatting, and, just kind of like, I mean, even Snapchat, dude, as weird as it sounds, but just sending like lyrics over to my guitarist and him being able to kind of like bounce those ideas back and forth, it's just anything right now that works until we kind of solidify the idea of, hopefully moving, all down to one place, and just depending on how everything goes, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think that, I guess, are you guys waiting with everyone kind of living in separate places? Because let's see, does Matthew still live in Connecticut? Is he from the East Coast?
Yeah, he's originally from the East Coast, but him and I actually have an apartment in Phoenix now, so it's kind of dope.
Okay. So do you think your drummer would want it moving down there if you guys get the momentum going? I guess you really don't need to, because if you just are going on tour, you really could live anywhere, honestly, and just kind of tours. There talks about him coming to have him over regular band practice in Texas if you guys start really making like some heavy waves, like Octane picks you guys up, shit like that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, it's all kind of cool too, because like even with like the this day and age being so digital, like digitally like influenced, like you can do whatever you want on the internet, bro. And it's like it's so helpful too. Like you guys probably heard of Wake Up Hate, dude. They're making so many waves, dude, and it's just two people, you know what I mean? They're running the internet by storm with all these dope ass singles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Evan.
No, I was just gonna say I've written my own music. I've recorded it on my computer at home, and then I sent it off to Steven Seward from Sleep for the Week and just said, throw whatever you want over the top of it. And he's able to just do whatever he wants. And that's like the age that we're in now, where anybody can put their music down there, get their ideas out, and then share it with other people. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the drummer has it the hardest, though. The drummer has it the hardest, and you know why the drummer has it the hardest? First, I'm a drummer, right?
Because he's a drummer.
But secondly, you don't even really need a drummer anymore. If you're trying to do shit with just one or two people, you can just fucking loop some drum beats on there. You can get a beat machine and do that shit yourself. So drummers are like, man, if you're not there, dude, like, you might as well not be in the band. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest thing to replace right now is the drummer, you know? It's like one of the hardest instruments, too, like to actually play. And with all the technology, you just get a fucking beat machine or hire a producer to make it for you, you know? You better keep your drummer, man. Keep your drummer. You know, I'm voting for it.
It's crazy now. Like
I think you're cutting out a little bit. I think you're cutting out just a little bit. Yeah, there's a slight delay. Yeah, I can hear you. There's a slight delay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna play "Lost Sleep" right now, and hopefully when we're playing that song, things kind of catch up back in timing. Let's check it out. Here is "Lost Sleep" by the band Noah. Evan, you're gonna fucking dig this song, man.
Oh, I better.
Great job. Let's check it out right now. Here we go.
Why you been
But where'd Evan go? Where'd Evan go? I don't know where Evan went. He's gonna come back in the room, man. His wife, I bet his Wi-Fi cut out like it did a little bit yesterday. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, and here he comes, right? Here he comes back, here he comes, here he is. He made it
Damn!
back. He made it back.
That was such a banger. It shut down my internet.
I was going to say,
Dude, that was so good.
thanks, man. Yeah, so like it was crazy that song was actually structured based off of the Ghost song that we premiered in August of like 2 years ago, I think at this point now. And that song, the whole goal of that song was to kind of just like, you know, we haven't released music in like 2 years. We want to show people like what we've been up to and what our new sound sounds like. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like the introduction to the new EP that we're going to be releasing. I don't even know when, but we're just going to be releasing singles throughout the year. So I'm super excited to show it.
That's fucking dope. I thought that was somebody behind you. Then I realized it's you and there's a mirror behind you. And I was like, is that someone behind you? Then no, it's just you. It's 2 Dude, my favorite part of the song is, and this is what gets me, and it's always gotten me since I first started listening to rock music, was the pauses, the breaks.
Yeah.
And then your drummer, like he just comes in like that. That song with those pauses that you have, it really just intensifies the song and makes you want to hear more of it, man. I'm surprised you guys aren't touring right now.
Dude, yeah. So we were actually supposed to hop on a DK show with our boys in Dead Echo.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we're going to the studio those dates, so we're not going to be able to hop onto that tour. And then like they're playing with Attila down. I don't know if it's the Masquerade or if it's like I don't remember what venue it is down here. But that show is definitely gonna be sold out, and we were offered a spot too. But honestly, it's just like, dude, we've just been so busy just trying to keep up with like content because like as of right now, we have enough content to go through like the next year and a half. So that's what like overall goal is, to kind of just like release consistent content all up until like, you know, we need to record again, which is, you know, but we're never gonna run out of content.
Yeah, there's always something. There's always an idea floating around in the air that's gonna come in your head that you're gonna grab, man. You know, have you written any songs that you have that haven't really gone anywhere yet, but you like love the lyrics so much and you want to put it into something, you just haven't found that song to put it to?
So I don't know if you guys dabbled around on our first EP, but there's a song on there called Reflections, and that is a song that was like super personal to me, just because like I wrote it around a time of my life where I was like, you know, feeling stuck and, you know, didn't know really what to do musicianly. And, you know, I get everybody gets to the point where they're just kind of like, what is this worth it? You know what I mean? So that kind of inspired me to like write something that was like super dark, but also super like reverse kind of like positive energy. You know what I mean? So I like it a lot. There's some people who kind of stick around with that song, but it didn't do so hot on the EP. But hey, man, it was a song that I like, and you know, further down the line, somebody's gonna see that and be like, "Yo, this is a dope song." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like Evan. I feel like out of you and me, that what he just said, I feel like you can relate to that more. With kind of, you know, with choosing between. Well, I guess wouldn't be choosing between music, but doing like, do you really want to continue doing this? You know, and
yeah, I had to make that decision for myself at one point, where, you know, when I was young, I thought like I write bangers, I write hits left and right. You know, you're young. At least I was arrogant, and I thought I was the best thing there was. Like, we're gonna take over the world, and then I just had this moment where it's like, but what do I want to do? Like beyond this. And honestly, I don't know if I just came to terms with my own ability, but I have the utmost respect for people like you who are chasing their dreams and are actually doing it. Because I mean, my dream was to give it up and then, you know, go back to what I called for me the real world. I was never going to go anywhere with it, but I have nothing but faith that what I just watched, that was amazing. You definitely have a future ahead of you guys.
Yeah, you take your headphones off? You take your headphones out? You take your headphones out?
Dude.
Oh, look, they came back. The popping noise came back.
I know, dude. So it has to be an external audio problem, right? I'm guessing. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to ask you an important question, and you got to answer this because people are going to watch this. What would you say to somebody who is, let's say they're 14, 15 years old, wanting to start a band? What words of advice could you give to somebody at that age about what they're going to be looking forward to and what their challenges are?
So the first thing that I would tell somebody, especially at that age, because it's so important that you start early and get as much knowledge as possible. For me, vocally especially, was kind of just like knowing where to start and who to kind of like listen to. And that's the thing about being a musician, you know, there's going to be 1,000 people every day that they're going to tell you like what to do, you know, how to do it and where to do it. But it's up to you and only you to be able to kind of like decipher what is good for you, because at the end of like, you know, at the end of the road, there's nobody that's going to be the final decision but you know what I mean? So yeah. I would definitely say don't focus on anybody else but yourself, you know what I mean? There was a point in time where like I was rushing being in a band, you know what I mean? And I just came to terms like I don't need to be in a band yet, you know what I mean? Like my vocals aren't 100%, or you know, I don't know anything about being in a band, you know, I'm not financially stable, but you know, at that point that was like the most important thing for me. And I think that, you know, organizing your priorities and your goals and your end goal is the most important thing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, oh, hey, I want to get signed, but at the end of the day, what is that actually to you? You know what I mean?
Right. Especially nowadays. It's a little bit different. Was it hard to learn how to scream the way you scream without messing up your vocal cords, or was that like something that just kind of came natural to you?
So it was like 50-50. My hardest thing was like projection. For whatever reason, I could not understand like how to project your voice. Like I was really loud and my tone was completely fine, but like just kind of projecting that was such a weird science. And it was a lot like, so there's this YouTuber on YouTube called Hungry Lights, and he's a throwback, dude. He's been doing vocal covers and vocal tutorials for like 8 or 9 years now. So he was the most comfortable person I felt taking advice from, because we kind of had the same range, and he broke it down to such a science that like at the time I was like, okay, like this is exactly what I needed to hear. Between that and like watching Melissa Cross videos on breathing and timing and just like exercises and vocal warm-ups, like it all kind of just like came together, you know what I mean? And going back to like you are your own creator, you know what I mean? You're only going to be as good as you allow yourself to be. And whenever we go to the studio, our producer pushes us to the absolute max, and I think that's so important, because like you know, maybe you're self-conscious about a certain range you can't hit, or like you're self-conscious about something that sounds cool but you want to do but can't, you know what I mean? So it's always just about pushing yourself safely and making sure that you're making the right decisions, man, you know, because you could be guilty by association to step a finger.
Yeah, that's right. Ever you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the way I kind of was told how to do it was like clear your like you're clearing your throat, and then you start talking through it, like, yeah, you get it up, like it starts following like that. But every time I do it, I get like 30 seconds, and I'm fried. I can't do it, so I know I'm doing it wrong. Like,
I'll start coughing.
Bullshit.
Well, that's the thing. You don't ever understand how important vocal warm-ups are until you start doing them. Last year, I was kind of just doing like a 5-10 minute vocal warm-up before going into my sessions, you know what I mean? Having some hot tea, having some throat coat, some honey. I was also doing the aloe vera drinks. Those are so good. They have like pieces of aloe vera in them.
Yeah, they do. I know. But you got to get used to the texture. If you can get past the texture, like if you like tapioca or like boba and like some Thai teas or whatever they're called. If you like that shit, you can do the aloe, and you got to like orange juice with pulp. But if you don't like that stuff, man, that aloe drink is kind of hard to swallow, bro. Not gonna lie. But it doesn't taste bad. It tastes good, and it's good for you, right?
Yeah. So like, okay, this is gonna be like a tip / hack for all like screamers or singers. So when you go into your vocal sessions, definitely take menthol Hall's cough drops, pop 2 bad boys in there, and then shoot that down with some honey and some aloe vera, bro. Your voice will be ready to go in fucking 20 minutes, I promise you.
There you go.
And well, the thing is, it coats your throat so much. So like the additional, it's almost like an additional 20 coat. You know what I mean? Like instead of breaking down at like the halfway mark, you can kind of just like keep going. So it's kind of neat.
Do you think going on tour with the way you scream and stuff like that, let's say you're doing like a 10-show tour, right? You got 10 shows, 10 different cities. Do you think by the end of the show, your voice will be shot, or have you practiced enough to know you've exercised your ability to scream so much that no matter what you do, it'll still be okay even after 10 or even more shows?
So I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm not like the only vocalist who does that, but or who does this in general. But when you're playing,
yeah, you're not. There's a lot of screamers out there.
Oh my god! So I'm the only vocalist here, guys.
You're the only one who screams. You invented it. Great.
No, but so I don't know if I'm the only one who uses this technique, but when you play live, you use a completely different set of ranges. Like you'll use your dad rock voice more. So for like example, if I have we have a song called Absence, and like there's I think it's like the bridge where it's like a really high part. So it's like da 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 da. So instead of like using like my fry scream for like a high, I'll usually use just like a Sam Carter, like a Sam from Architects kind of like vibe. So where I can yell, but it's not like a scream. It's almost just like a dissonant kind of like yell, and it works. You know, it sounds cool.
That's cool, man. That
tips and tricks.
That's awesome. You know, for not being a band for very long, you guys really, shocked me with that song. That song is super dope, man. I knew Evan would love it. Once Evan's kind of like the guy that I don't want him necessarily to research the band or hear the music until they're on the show. So I kind of want to get like a reaction from him from seeing it, you know. And even if it's a bad reaction, Evan, you got to lie and say it's a good one. Not for me. I'm just saying, generally speaking,
just be
it's like another band. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just another band. It's, that's an awesome song. No, but seriously, you guys got a great thing going on, man. How did you guys come up with the name Nova?
So, okay, this is a very weird story, but we're both super like white girls, and we're into like astrology and like ghosts and like
so you're a basic bitch.
Yeah, dude, my beanie. I bought this on Etsy.
Do you drink your pumpkin spice lattes in November? My wife does. She's basic. That's fine.
Actually, my toothpaste is pumpkin spice, dude.
No fucking way, dude. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, go ahead with the Nova thing. So astrology
so our original band name was going to be Constellations, and I was like,
that's cool.
I thought two things. I was like, that's such a long ass name, and everybody's going to think that we're August Burns Red fans, and like, don't get me wrong, those boys are tight, but like, it would just be like a cringy kind of like, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd be an old man, I guess. You know what I mean? So we were kind of just like Supernova, and we sat on that name for like a couple of weeks.
You can't do Supernova though, because that's like a Power Man 5000 thing, right? Supernova.
Yeah.
Supernova, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it still kind of was like too long at that point. So I was just like, dude, why don't we just call ourselves Nova? And we kind of just like Nova. You know what I mean? It kind of just happened, honestly, and.
Yeah, and you know the crowd, they always want to chant your name. So, like, if you can just give them something that's like two syllables. Nova.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what. If I ever go to a concert, I'm bringing Evan with me. We're gonna be chanting Nova over and over again.
You got to come to Oklahoma.
Hell yeah, dude.
You got to come to Oklahoma, exactly.
Fans that like you show up, and we're gonna buy pizza just so you can come out.
I will eat the pizza. I will eat the pizza. Dude, I wish you guys the best of luck moving forward. I really do. You guys have a great song. I'm excited I'm actually going to go back and listen to some of your older stuff. I'm excited to hear your new stuff. I followed you already on Spotify so I can keep up with the band. any last things that you want to say about your band before we let you go?
So not necessarily about our band, man, but for all the musicians and the bands and artists out there, anybody who's working in the music industry, just keep a real head, man. You know, your attitude and your work ethic goes a lot further than your talent. You know, a lot of people don't realize that, but you know, being a nice person is so much easier than being an asshole or, you know, trying to get ahead of somebody just because you want attention. So just keep a humble head, man. We're all in this together. And, you know, personally from the Nova Boys, if you guys ever want to like reach out, you know, collab or anything, just let us know. We're always down for whatever, guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Awesome.
That's fucking badass, dude. Thanks for being on the show. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Evan, also thank you for co-hosting this with me. Yeah, you've been on a lot this week, so I appreciate that. Go to www.theloudspot.net. Go check out Nova. They got some great songs. Go to their Facebook page. Like literally check them out. Go buy them. Do you guys have merch yet? You guys got merch?
We got merch out right now. So we got a shirt that's literally on discount, like it's $10 or something like that.
You guys got a website?
Oh yeah, it's www.novaphx.com.
There you go. No, that stands for Nova Phoenix, is what I would assume. So,
yeah,
right, NovaPHX.com, and then also www.loudspot.net. Evan Chavez, go check out Recollection Graphics. He's an artist. He draws all kinds of bands. He sponsors a lot of our episodes. You actually sponsored it last night. We forgot to mention it, but you were on there anyways. So go check out his artwork. And thanks, everyone, for being on the show. You guys stay right there. Peace out. Rock on. Much love, and we'll talk to you soon.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic.
Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have its back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pin post has to pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order. This is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much love. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
Yeah, don't watch our shit. That's what I gotta tell you. Don't watch our shit. Don't buy anything. Don't buy anything. Don't watch it. Just ignore it and scroll up.
I thought you were throwing up gang signs earlier. I was like,
no, I said, look at your messenger. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why you sent me a text message. Look at your messenger.
I should, but I only send you dick pics for those. So
that's fine. That's fine.
All right, hey guys, we're going to actually turn this off and get right back on. We already created another broadcast, so join us, guys. We posted it on the page. If you want to join in on our conversation, we're going to see where this goes. I don't know where it goes. We haven't done this in a while. Last time we had about 8 or 9 people on. You want to come? Yeah, you want to come talk shit? You want to come add stuff to it? Yeah, come on. We'll take it. I have it posting on Diamond Noise Agency page as well. So we're going to see where it's going to go. Sebastian had a couple drinks. I had a couple drinks, and we're going to see where this leads to.
Hey, before we leave, I want to say thank you to Diego for coming onto the show. You were 15 minutes late, but we still loved you. It was a great show. Your band's fucking awesome, and I accept your apology.
And don't forget, we're going to be next Thursday or Friday, actually. We're going to be out at the Rockin' Pod in Nashville, Tennessee. So come see us.
Talk about it on the show. Let's end this one and re-go.
All right. Ready? So, yep. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sports book in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.